And competition in the airline industry are making 2019 the year to check off a bucket list destination. Travel expert and Travvy Awards host Mark Murphy is joining me this morning to tell us how to grab a great deal while the world is on sale. That sounds good. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great, Robin. Thanks for having me.
All right, so why are we saying that? The world is on sale. What does that mean?
It comes down to the dollar's strength against all these other currencies. Our economy is doing exceptionally well versus everybody else. Therefore, people are flooding into dollars. Dollars are stronger. Their currencies are weaker. We get much more buying power, and that means the world is on sale when you travel. All
right, so where is then the biggest bang for your buck? Because we still want to make it stretch far, even though it's already stretching pretty far, right?
It does. It does. So, I mean, take a look at Europe, for instance. If you look at Europe, Europe is on sale 20, 30, 40%, depending on what country you go to. The euro and the pound are way down against the dollar. I love river cruising, and I would turn to AMA Waterways, our overall river cruise winner in the Travvy Awards. They've won literally every year gold as the best overall river cruise line. Look at these shots. You can experience the rivers of Europe and these little villages and towns and cities like Vienna. You pull in, you dock, you get off, you experience it, and it's just a great way. Nice leisurely pace. Absolutely love it. If you want to stay home and save money on airfare, which has actually come down on the transatlantic, you can go and do American Queen Steamboat Company. That will ply the rivers of the U.S., and they're our Travvy Gold winner for domestic river cruise. And a lot of people forget that the interiors of this country have amazing things. So sail with them on the Mississippi, sail with them on the Columbia River, follow the trails of Lewis and Clark. Great history lessons for families and adults who have the time to experience it. And I think it's just a great value as well.
Yeah, gorgeous pictures too. So why is it that cruises are such a great deal?
Well, you know, cruises are an all-inclusive, mostly product. There you're getting all your meals. You're getting onboard entertainment. You're typically not getting excursions on large ships as part of it. Some do it. In river cruising, you get all the excursions included. So if you want to go see where Claude Monet painted, you know, the lilies, the water lilies, you're going to go to his house, and they're going to include that as part of it. So when you look at the price to value, because of those inclusions, it's a great deal. The reality is they can build a cruise ship. They will fill that cruise ship, and only about 25% of Americans have ever cruised, so the market's wide open. And if you haven't done it, you should try it, because most people actually love it. It's about a 95% satisfaction rate with cruises.
Nice. All right, what is wave season? Is this something we need to know about when trying to book and plan?
Yeah, so right now is wave season. It goes through February. This just means there's a lot of demand. There's a lot of great promotions out there because the cruise lines want to start the year with a bang, and they get these great promotions out there, whether you're going to Alaska or Princess Cruises, one for Alaska, Travvy Gold, for instance, or you want to go over to Europe. Viking Ocean Cruises, one in Europe as large cruise ships, but then the rivers, I mentioned AMA Waterways. It just depends on where you want to go and what you want to experience. And so to me, I think that it's really important to plan your vacation. Use a travel agent to help you get the best deal, because they do have access to better deals than you'll ever see on the internet. And in addition, they'll make recommendations for things like travel insurance that you might not think of. And the company that won Travvy Gold for that category every year since it started is Allianz Global Assistance. My company uses that company. We've actually had to file claims because of issues some of my writers have had when they've traveled getting sick, and they just come through with shining stars. So not only, you know, did they win Travvy Gold, I have personal firsthand experience, as do some of my colleagues. So we love them. They're more information if you want to get it direct is AllianzTravelInsurance.com. That's their URL. And for all of our winners, you can go to TravelPulse.com, and you'll see things like Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara, first-time Travvy Gold as the #1 all-inclusive hotel chain. You know Hyatt, but you probably didn't know they had an all-inclusive chain called Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara, separate brands for adults only, as well as everybody, including families with young kids.
All right, good stuff, Mark. I want to thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.